ones that view my channel. Message do you have for the collective lovers? The ones that are in love. Okay. There is a very, very, very passionate, loving, kind man. He has so much passion for you. So much passion. He is in love with you. You are very, very beautiful to him. He is kind. He's sweet. He admires everything about you. Whatever you want, whatever you feel like you need, he wants to give it to you. That's what's going on in the energy of this man. Oh, wow. There could be another man. There could be another man too. And you probably have been, you've been postponing one of them. You've been going back and forth. But I think you know that it's time to ultimately to make a choice. If you haven't already. You've been juggling between these two men, okay? You have been juggling between two different men, but there's a man that is so passionate about you. I tell you this. You make him nervous, okay? You make him nervous, and he can't stop smiling when he hears you talk, you know? Every breath that you take, it makes this man, he feels it in his spine, all right? You know who I'm talking about. Okay. Wow. Latitudes. So I feel like maybe you guys, you know, came bearing gifts. All right. Today is Valentine's Day. You guys came bearing gifts. Um, mm. You guys have maybe this man was stuck in a rock in a hard place. You know what I mean? Going through some things in his life. Remember, it's two different men. So the man I'm talking about right now is the one that is very passionate about you. He was stuck in a rock and a hard place, and maybe you weren't quite aware of how big his issues were, right? You being this virtuous woman, though, he was going to step up and he was going to make things happen regardless. And he wasn't going to let you know what he was going through. But maybe this other man was, the other guy was letting you know exactly what was going on with him. So that's another reason how you'll know the difference between these guys. Cause one of them, he didn't tell you exactly what was going on. Maybe he told you bits and pieces, but he didn't tell you as like how big, how big and how serious whatever he was going through was. You know what I mean? And and then one of them he told you like a little bit, but he gave you little. You know what I mean? But he still seemed to be doing well, still pushing through. He still like, for example, like he still shows up for you as well, even though he's going, the one that was going through the worst, that only told you a little bit, he still shows up for you. And the one that, you know, told you what he was going through specifically, he didn't show up for you at all. Like that was his excuse. These are the men that you've been juggling with. So obviously you made the right. If there was a decision to be made, you made the right decision. You showed him some. You showed the one that kept showing up. Like you showed him some love. You know what I mean? And you were able to receive love. Within that moment, maybe a little bit of boundaries. But this man is so grateful for to have you. He just wants to hold you, and he's just so grateful to have you. So grateful. So grateful to have you. Well, Ern, you have the key to this man's heart. You have the key to his heart. I don't know if maybe you all have like cooked for them, or you know what I mean. Ooh wee. Tell me more about this passionate man. I would say it like that because that's what he is. Oh wow. mm. And just get that and this. Well, one thing I can tell you for sure about this passionate man, this man is about to run into some money. Okay, he's in a waking moment, like where he, what the decisions that he's making right now, even though he's really, like I said, he's really just went through something. He was honest about you only with a tiny bit of it. But what he does not know, or maybe he does know it, he feels it. You know what I mean? But I don't really think he knows how great this is about to be. He's about to really like step into like some money, girl. Okay. He's about to really step into some money, like for real. So, mm, and we got this Ace of Cups because we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups right here. He's about to really step into some money. His main focus has been on wanting to provide, be a provider, give to you, restore things for you. Like, like maybe if you shared with him that you've lost some things, that there are some things that, there are a lot of things that you've done without, uh, you know, you've been holding it together. You're happy, you're not complaining, you're satisfied. But whatever you told him that you've lost, he definitely wants to restore that for you and more. Like he's working with like-minded people, This money though, I'm hearing like it's like a whole family. It's a whole group of people that he's trying to repair and help though. It's a lot of people that depend on this man and reach out to him too. Um, and you don't have to worry about that either. You know what I mean? Because he everybody know who you is. You know, everybody know who you is. Everybody know that you his number one. Everybody know, um, you know what I mean? Everybody knows. So if you were ever worried, ever concerned about what would be taking up his time, you don't got to worry about that. Okay? Um, this is a very, 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 very genuine man. Um, People respect you and they love you for loving him and letting him love you. This other man was just trying to make you feel sorry for him and trying to see what he can get out of you. Okay? You probably haven't even heard from him or whatever. He's doing the same thing with other people. Um and this is something that is repetitive. So just let that go. Say goodbye to him. All right? Don't deal with him no more. But this other man that has been showing up, not at random times, you know what I mean? But that has been consistent, persistent. Keep him around. All right? That's a good man with a great heart. He's a great man. And he about to come into some money that will be self-sustaining for life. You know what I mean? Let me get Oracle for you guys with this message. Freedom. Freedom came right out. And then we got the dragonfly. Oh my gosh. Freedom. I love the dragonfly. And then it has the eyes on the dragonfly too. So, with this relationship, you know what I mean? It may seem as high risk, you know what I mean, to some of you guys. It's not. You guys are free. You guys are free. You know, we all step into issues. That's life. But I feel like with this passionate, loving man, everything is going to be a little bit more peaceful. Everything is going to be more peaceful. Let me read this for you guys. Living the life you love. Liberation as a shift in perspective. The many facets of freedom, inviting enjoyment and inspiration to your life. Discovering what freedom means to you. Overcoming limitation, unbound creative expression, choice over obligation. Bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also consider what freedom looks like to you and the bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of greater freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. So, guys, take your time. You know what I mean? Take your time. You know what I mean? Let him be the man. But, I feel like, you guys still love the sense of independence and stuff. You know what I mean? To an extent, like you want someone that you can depend on, but you also like this sense of you also like this sense of independence, and you want to make sure you're making the right decision. And what I just want to say to you is take your time. Take your time. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be filled with love, to accept love. Allow yourself to be grounded. Pray about it. Ask for the answers and you shall receive them. So that is what I have for you all today. Blessings.